Well, Orleans criminal court judge Leon Roche defends his decision to remove the media and others from the courtroom before the indictment against Attorney General Liz Murrill was read.
The Louisiana Code of Criminal Procedure says indictments shall be read in open court. Roche argues that the phrase open court does not mean open to the public. He says it only means a judge must be on the bench and that state law backs his argument. Roche says allowing members of the media and the public into the reading yesterday would have threatened the safety and secrecy of the grand jury. A journalist and an attorney tried to dispute the order to leave the courtroom yesterday, and deputies placed them in handcuffs before releasing them less than a half an hour later. The Orleans Parish Sheriff's Office says that it's still gathering details about what happened and says that its deputies acted in accordance with directives they received.